Hello, so I wanted to make a video about my experience being an au pair in Spain. Just because when I was thinking about being an au pair, I kind of was just looking at a bunch of videos and trying to learn as much about what the experience would be like. And yeah, so I wanted to share what my experience has been like, the highs and lows, and kind of what I got out of the experience, what I was hoping to get out of it, what I got out of it. So I'm an au pair right now in the city of Santander, which is in the north of Spain in the region of Cantabria. And I found this experience through Au Pair World, which is a website, aupairworld.com. And I had been teaching in Spain during the year, and I didn't have a plan for the summer, so I thought, why not try being an au pair? So I just made a profile on Au Pair World, and I think I talked to maybe like 5 or 6 families, and there were a ton of families to choose from, or to look at their profiles and to see what fit the best. So what I was hoping to get out of the experience was to practice my Spanish. I think that was one of the main things I wanted to get out of it, just because when I was teaching, I kind of had a lot of friends that spoke English, and I wanted to be in a situation where I was practicing my Spanish more. So that was one of the main things. So I wanted to find a family that would be okay with me speaking Spanish for most of the time, because a lot of families want you to speak English the whole time. So that was one thing. And then I also had been teaching in the south of Spain, so I wanted to see a different part of Spain. I'm trying to think what else I wanted to get out of it. I wanted to travel more. I wanted to be able to see how a family lives in Spain, because when I had lived here before, or when I lived here during the year, I was living with roommates from England. So yeah, I kind of wanted to see just how a family lives, and I love working with children, so I wanted to have that experience again, because I'd been working in a school before. So I made my profile and I talked to a few families, and this particular family said that they're fine if I speak in Spanish most of the time, and that this family has a 2-year-old and a 6-month-old. And also the mom doesn't work right now. She's with the kids because the dad is away for most of the summer working. So yeah, I talked to this particular family, and it just seemed to work out. And I think we only talked on the phone maybe 2 or 3 times. And we honestly didn't have, I'm gonna make another video about what to ask during an interview or during like the meet the family time. But yeah, we didn't have like that many questions for each other, I felt like. And anyway, it just seemed to work out. So yeah. Okay, so I'm going to talk a little bit about my life here, how I was feeling before I arrived, what it was like when I arrived, my schedule. So I was honestly really nervous before I came. I think just because, I don't know, living with like in a family's home is kind of, you just don't know how you're going to feel. At least I felt like I didn't know how I would feel, if I would feel comfortable, if I would feel like I'm intruding on someone's space. But I was really lucky. The family was really welcoming, or I'm still here. The family is really welcoming. And yeah, so I was nervous before, and when I arrived, the mom showed me around, and I met the little girl and the baby, and she kind of explained the schedule to me and what I would be doing. So my schedule is that I work in the afternoon, so I have the mornings until about lunchtime, which is 2 o'clock free. And then in the afternoons, I help with whatever. So usually I feed the baby her bottle 2 times in the afternoon, change the diapers, and usually we just go somewhere. So sometimes we go and we're with one of the little girl's friends and we go to their house, or we go to the beach or to a museum. So usually we're out doing different things, which is nice. And I'm kind of just helping. So that was also a reason why I felt like it would be kind of more like a fun experience for me rather than like doing a bunch of housework. And I don't know, because I think some situations are different. And oh yeah, so in the morning I have free time. So I'm only an au pair for 2 months. So I haven't really made very many friends. I've met a few other au pairs just recently. So usually in the mornings I either like go for a run or go to the beach. I had a lot of paperwork stuff I had to do to renew my visa here, so I was doing that for a while. I think if it was a longer period of time, I would have wanted to have the afternoons free looking back, just because to socialize, a lot of people are free in the afternoon. And I think if I were here for longer, I would make more of an effort to like meet people and have a social life. But because I'm only here for 2 months, yeah, I kind of just do whatever in the morning, and then in the afternoon, I'm busy the whole time. So yeah, all in all, it's been a really fun experience. It's been something that's really out of my comfort zone. That was also a reason why I felt like I wanted to do it, because just living in someone else's house and like, I don't know, I felt way more nervous for this experience than I did to move to Spain to teach. I think just because you're like with a family, I don't know, it made me really nervous at the beginning. But in the end, my review would be that it was a really wonderful experience. I feel like I'm going to stay in touch with the family after, and I'm honestly really going to miss the little girl and the baby, especially because I feel like they're going to grow so much in the next few years, obviously. And yeah, I've really built like a connection with the little girl. And yeah, so I would really recommend this experience. I'm gonna make another video that goes over how to make a profile in Au Pair World and what to talk to the families about, what's important to know before. Because honestly, I think I got lucky because I didn't really ask as many questions as maybe I should have. Or maybe like, I don't know, looking back, I feel like it was luck because the family was really like it's a really wonderful family. But I guess it could have been, I don't know, I just feel like I really didn't ask that many questions. I was like, well, I hope it's okay, and kind of just went into it. So yeah, I'll make a video of what questions to ask, and maybe I'll make a little like routine video or like my daily life, a day in the life video. So yeah, that's my experience. I will put the link for Au Pair World maybe in the caption below, just in case you want to click on it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed hearing about my au pair experience in Spain.